Well, doing amazing things for amazing kids on rare medical journeys, that's the mission of a very important local organization, and we've got a representative from that organization called Go Shout Love with us tonight. Josh Veach, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
I have that right. Amazing things for amazing kids on rare medical journeys. Tell us about this.
You got it. Yeah. So really our goal is there are so many families that have kids with rare medical diagnosis. And our goal is to come alongside those families and to shout love for them across the country. We connect through the power of social media, strangers that want to shout love and support these kids. And then we also sell creative apparel. And 50% of gross profit goes directly to that month's featured family to help them with needs that aren't covered by insurance.
All right, so shouting love, what is that?
Yeah.
What does that sound like?
Yeah, so it really, each person, we kind of believe that each person kind of takes that onto themselves and makes that decision for themselves. And so for some, it might be the purchase of apparel. For others, it might mean that they become a little bit more aware of families that need a little bit more support and help people grow in being a little bit more inclusive with kids that have rare medical journeys. And so for some, it might mean that they, connect with a family that looks a little bit differently than they do in a grocery store, simply because they've decided to go out of their way to connect with those families and help them feel more loved and supported in their journey. What
constitutes a rare medical journey in this case?
That's a really good question. So we don't specifically go by a classification, a medical classification of rare, but really we kind of look at the overall picture of each family. We receive nominations through our website, and we look at each nomination and try to get an idea of how unique their story is, the condition, if it's something that's not as well known, that definitely helps. And if they just have had multiple life situations that make their specific situation a little bit more unique, then we kind of bundle that into the rare element as well.
So you're making videos, you're doing social media, what?
Yeah, so we select a family and then we capture their story through video, and we put together a 3 to 5 minute video that we put on social media. We give this family all that B-roll as well as photography of the family, and then we just all month long through our social media channels, we're telling different pieces of their story with the goal of driving traffic to our website and then converting sales that ultimately go directly to those families.
Now, Go Shout Love, is this based in Springfield? Is it something that's national? What's the story?
We are a for-profit, cause-driven business, and we are based out of Springfield. My wife and I run it directly from our home, but we have team members across the country, and we shout love for families across the country. So actually in July, we'll be featuring a Springfield family, but that's the first time we've actually done a family from Missouri, actually.
So how many roughly have you done since you started this?
Well, my wife and I took it over. We've been running it for just at a year. Before that, the brand kind of took a 2-year break. And so just in the last year, we've told the story of 21 unique kids and given away more than $54,000 to those families.
Wow, and that money comes from people who see the social media content and then they want to donate and all of this sort of thing.
They donate or they make purchases. That's from a percentage of sales. 50% of gross profit from our sales go to those families. So that's where those dollars come from.
And again, what are they buying then when you sell?
We have t-shirts, and so each month we are featuring, whenever we feature a new child, we roll out a new t-shirt design that is uniquely inspired by that child. And so that item is for sale, as well as water bottles, mugs, other apparel items, and then any t-shirts from previous months that we have in inventory, we continue to sell those as well. And then the same is true, that the percentage of sales from those items go to the family as well.
This is cool. So how did you all come up with this idea?
I can't take credit for it.
I know you didn't start it,
right.
But I mean the idea itself.
Kristen Estock, who's one of our team members out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, back in 2014, a friend of a friend was sharing a story of a child that had SMA, a rare diagnosis, and she was a new mother at the time, and I think it was really driven by empathy. She was understanding the uniqueness of being a mom for the first time, and then putting her shoes in putting herself in the shoes of this other parent who was dealing with this diagnosis in the same boat, and she just kind of had this urge that she had to do something. So she turned her blog at the time, she used her blog to tell that mom's story, which turned into a fundraising opportunity, which turned into more families needing help. And so that's kind of what started it. That was in 2014.
And that's just some real impact.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, folks want to check this out, because I know they will.
Yeah.
Where do they go?
All of our social media handles are at Go Shout Love, and you can also visit our website, which is www.goshout.love.
And all that information about purchases and everything you're doing is available. Any chance this stuff gets franchised, and so you've got something in Portland and something in Florida and all that kind of thing?
That's a really good question. We are right at a year of kind of running it. We've implemented a new model. We've implemented a monthly T-shirt subscription, and so that's a new thing that we've added. But we are definitely looking for how to scale in the future. And so we've thought about chapters, we've thought about different regions, focusing on a different kid in that region each month. And so that's one of the ideas that we're considering.
All right, well, best wishes to you, Josh. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
That
really
website again.
Goshout.love.
Excellent. And we'll be back after this.